Both the faculties there have been engaging us, they have taught us very well, and they have provided us with relevant skills and knowledge to guide us out there.
I've had the best experience at Kenya Red Cross Training Institute, and the lecturers were awesome. The timing, the learning, I've actually enjoyed.
I've made new friends, and also we have supportive staff in our school, and also supportive students who can help us achieve everything that we want. And also we have a skills lab where we can also advance our skill better.
One of the great experiences that I have with Kenya Red Cross as an EMT is the lecturers there. They are amazing people. They are ready to help you learn a skill. Also the equipment that they use to teach us in practicals, they are the best, modern.
My experience at Kenya Red Cross has been interesting, starting even from when I got into the institute. The lecturers are very welcoming. They are social with the students. I like the way the students are also social, because in this kind of course you need to be social with each other. You need to have teamwork as a scope of practice, something that you have to pick up along the way. Even if it may be hard at first, it's something that you are able to pick up.
Also in the attachments, where we get to go to the hospitals and deal with actual patients from what we have learned. One of my best experiences was when I was in the ambulance. I got to respond to different cases. I got a chance to experience what it is like to be in an ambulance and to work under the pressure.
For me, my memorable moment was at the time I was doing my final assessment. The last weeks after we had done our clinicals, the attachment. At first I felt tensed, but it's something that I knew I had to do because I already had the experience in hospitals and also in the field. So it's something that I knew I had to do. It was tensing at the same time. It was exciting because I knew that I was getting into the field, something that I've always wanted to do, to help people, to save lives. It's part of what Red Cross is about. So it was something that was good to me. It helped me a lot personally, and even I grew from it.
KRCTI has helped me to learn how to work as a team, to coordinate with people.
My memorable moments actually were when I was in the clinicals. During labor ward rotation, I was able to bring lives to the world, and I'm so happy for myself and for the school for training us in such areas. And another one is when I was at the accident and emergency department. I was able to save lives, people who were brought in critical conditions, and I was able to intervene, having learned advanced cardiovascular life support from the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute.
Okay, my memorable moment at Kenya Red Cross Training Institute was when I was selected to be the team lead for the graduation. I remember that was the first time I was on the screen and also in front of people presenting an emergency action skit. So for me, that was the most memorable moment and a moment that I cannot forget.
My most enjoyable moment at Kenya Red Cross Training Institute was during the practical sessions. You were very engaging, you were very educative, as well as interacting with other students and the instructors there. My parting shot is I would encourage anyone without hesitation, if you want to do a pre-hospital course, Kenya Red Cross Training Institute is the institute you should go to.
I would like to recommend KRCTI to anyone who has passion in being a fast responder. KRCTI will give you the knowledge to assist in any medical emergency that you may encounter out there, and it also will help you save lives.
I'll recommend someone to come at Kenya Red Cross Training Institute because we have supportive lecturers, and also we have skills library where also you can develop yourself. Like for me, I've developed myself academically and also myself as a person.
I recommend anyone who wants to do any course in an emergency, because KRCTI offers several courses in emergency, and they equip students and their learners with skills that they can able to perform in their daily lives.
Lastly, I would like to say that KRCTI is the best school to study. So I'd really encourage parents back at home to allow your children to join the school and pursue the course of their dreams.
I would recommend Kenya Red Cross Training Institute to anyone there who wants to pursue a pre-hospital course, because first, they have a very good reputation. Second, they have modern facilities and skills lab that enables you to conduct your practicals. And thirdly, they collaborate with other institutions, for example, the county hospitals, to ensure you practice your skills and gain the relevant skills.
If you are a student and you want to pursue an emergency course, you can come to Kenya Red Cross Training Institute because it's the best institute that deals with disaster and emergency response, and it needs you to be dedicated, and you have to put your hard work and you have to learn, because if you learn that skill, you'd save a life like me.
For the rest of the students who are in Kenya Red Cross, I'd like to urge you to keep pushing. It may be hard at some points, but it's something that you need to put a lot of effort, especially if you are into that. If you're into medical, if you're into saving lives, it's something that you have to put a lot of effort into. So you have to be able to be there to show up when you are needed. As the EMS, it's something that you should be having as a scope of practice to save lives and to always ready to learn new skills from the lecturers, from the external environment. When you meet casualties in the hospitals, patients, something that you have to do.
I am so proud of myself, like leaving KRCTI with the knowledge of saving, being able to give back to my community in terms of maybe educating them about safety and all, and that is my most, like, something that I can say I can dig out from Kenya Red Cross.
I want to encourage the other students and anyone who wants to learn at Kenya Red Cross Training Institute to take advantage of the skills and gain confidence in emergency response.
For the students who are still in school, I'd like to tell them that they're in the best learning environment with the best trainers who use the up-to-date up-to-date practical skills, and they should not get tired of learning, because the skills that they are learning in terms of theory or practical, they're really helping out here.
My name is Amra Musa and I did HCA. The reason that I pursued HCA is because it was my passion and I love helping people. My experience at KRCTI was enjoyable and I loved help, and my lecturers ensured that I learned everything. I recommend KRCTI to other students because it's a really supportive environment and the lecturers ensure that you understood everything and every concept. I will encourage other students to be hardworking and make sure they listen attentively to the lecturers, and with that you'll become successful.
Emergency medical services is a very important aspect of our society, and so is the economy. Because we are talking of emergency medical care personnel who have been trained and equipped with life-saving skills to help to save a life whenever that need arises. Like our slogan, you learn a skill and save a life. And therefore for me, as their coordinator, I know they have come a long way in terms of theory in class and also clinical practice in hospitals, and now their final qualifying exams, all the way to where they are now, to wear their crown of victory. So for me, I congratulate them once again, and I wish them all the best.
My name is Patrick Thoya. I'm the course coordinator of the January 2023 class, and mine is just to congratulate all the students that are graduating today. I know it has not been an easy journey, but with the skills and knowledge that we've impacted in you, we're so sure that when you go outside there, you'll shine. And remember, all that we learned in class, our main objective is one is to save the life of those people who are injured, those who are critical ill. So we have no room for mistakes, and I really have faith in you that we are going to deliver once we are out there. And maybe one thing that I can tell you is that once you're out there, and if you have any information that you want to refer, always you can reach us, contact us. We'll be there to help you.
We purpose to lead the harmonization of the EMS care in Kenya. And this therefore means that we want to train students that would meet the industry needs, and we would therefore be an institution that every other training institution that would want to train in the pre-hospital would be visiting for benchmarking.
But of course, we also want to see a partnership where we'll be able to work with the government to implement or to bring forward the scheme of service for these graduates, which is what is lacking at the moment. We have made strides, and we are at the discussion point where we are formulating the body that will govern this practice. And we hope by the end of this year we will have a scheme of service where we will be able to place the EMTs and paramedics for job placements by the government, either locally or internationally.
We are in the business of saving life. No room for mistake. And if you're in KRCTI, you know that. We've been saying this. All the best.
In paramedicine that goes for 2 years, and then we have healthcare assistant that goes for 6 months. All this in an effort to make sure that we bridge the gap that is there between the point of injury or the point of accident and your next stop, which is a medical facility, which is a hospital. Now, these are very important people in terms of life saving. So like you have seen different testimonies and different skills that they learn in terms of saving lives. And we are going to have a practical demonstration of the same. So the program is very rich, whereas we are aiming at graduation. The program and the way it has been designed, it will also be a very educative session whereby you are going to learn something in line with our slogan, which is learn a skill, save a life. So welcome to the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute 10th graduation ceremony for the 2024 class. And like we said, our theme this year is emergency medical care, honoring our past and forging our future. Because again, the future of emergency medical care is very, very bright. So with that, without further ado, the graduates are ready to move into the arena, even as we wait for our guests who shall be here in a short while. So the graduates and the team that is leading the procession, you can get ready so that we can have them moving in to the graduation arena. My name is Benjamin Mwangi, your MC for the day, and later to be joined by my co-MC, Mr. Brian Ikala. So stay tuned and enjoy the program as it flows. A procession song so that now the graduates can move in. Thank you. na kama wanavyosema wako tayari kuanguka nayo, na kile wanataka kuanguka nacho ni diploma na certificate yao, ili sasa waendelee na maisha yao katika industry yao. Basi so unaposikia hiyo beat, unajua vile vile tuna deal na akina nani. Ni vijana na wako tayari kusonga bali waendelee na kazi yao. Basi so kama mzazi ama rafiki we ambaye umemsindikisha, ukiweza kumsaidia kuanguka nayo ni sawa vile vile. So this is their day and they want to have fun and have fun as they graduate. So they are preparing to move in, as you can see. They are preparing to move in. So once they are ready, the tune of the song shall change. All right, and there we go. This is the time now where they are coming in. Let us appreciate them even as they come in. Once they approach the processional way, let us appreciate them, because it has taken effort for them to be where they are. It has taken hard work for them to be where they are. So it's only fair for us to appreciate the effort, to appreciate the sacrifice, to appreciate the hard times that they have had to go through for them to be where they are. So it's a moment of pride for them, and we appreciate your support, even being here to witness their graduation. Thank you very much. Asanteni sana. So for the graduates, the floor is yours. Looking beautiful there. We are waiting for you, our EMTs, paramedics, and healthcare assistants. You can see the excitement, the smiles, and the happiness and the joy. We are waiting for you. Keep smiling. Smile all the way and shine all the way. Congratulations in advance. This is your day. Have fun and enjoy. You can see being led there by the 2 faculty members, Mr. Geoffrey Mwai, Head of Academics, and Sami Kamanu, who are leading them in the procession. Karibuni sana. So, kwa wazazi, marafiki na jamaa, tunaweza wakaribisha kwa makofi, kwa shangwe, kwa nderemo. It's not easy, man. Let's appreciate them. Let us make them feel happy. It's not easy. 1 year, 2 years, 6 months. It's not easy. Sacrifice. And to you, the parents, guardians, and the sponsors too, it's not easy. Those sleepless nights, they pay. Aya, tuwakaribishe kwa makofi, kwa shangwe, kwa nderemo. Keep smiling, our graduates. Basi tunaona Geoffrey pale na Sami Kamanu wakiwaongoza as they take their seats. Let's keep clapping as per the tune. Clap, clap. DJ, ongeza volume kidogo. That way. Thank you very much. Yes. Tuongeze makofi. Wale wa shangwe na nderemo vile vile tupige shangwe na nderemo. Hata graduates nawe piga nduru ukiweza. Yes. This is your day. Have fun. Enjoy. There we go. Hapo sasa. Dance kidogo, weka maringo. Weka maringo. Weka maringo kidogo. Pana ogopa. Wengine muko serious sana. Don't be too serious. Keep smiling. Keep smiling. You look beautiful. Wow. Very beautiful. So the ones in blue collars, those are our paramedics. And those who are in red collars, those are our EMTs, emergency medical technicians. Congratulations in advance. Tuzidi kupiga makofi, usichoke, shangwe, nderemo, yes, yote. Keep smiling. Dance, weka maringo kidogo. Cheza unapoingia. There we go. DJ, ka volume. Wanasema iko chini. Ukisimama hapana, simama tu, dance. Kwa Kiswahili wanasema tengua kiuno kidogo. Tengua kiuno kidogo. Cheza, cheza, cheza. Makofi. Na hapo sawa. Msikuwe serious sana. Maringo, 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 maringo kidogo. Tawi, wanasema maringo kama tawi ama ni nini? Twende basi. Haijaisha, tuendelee. Hata wazazi, jamaa na marafiki, tafadhali piga makofi. Yes, appreciate them. They've made us proud. That is why we are here to celebrate them. Congratulations in advance once again. This is the day. The brown colors are there. Those are our HCAs, healthcare assistants. Saizi usijaribu kuzirai hapa, utatibiwa. Usijaribu kuzirai, utatibiwa vizuri sana. Maana hapa hawa wote ni mafundi wa mwili. Watakutibu haraka haraka. Kama ni roho iko na shida, wanatibu vile vile. Kama ni mafua, wanatibu. Kama ni mguu, wanatibu. Usijaribu hata kidogo kugonjeka, maana utatibiwa. Kaa hivyo hivyo hadi tamasha. Asante. Yes. Keep dancing, keep dancing, keep dancing. Celebrating yourselves. This is your day. Have fun. And more to come. Thank you very much. Santeni sana. Haya, DJ ameamua. DJ ameamua. DJ ameamua. Anasema aje? Anasema aje? Anasema vipi? Anguka na nini? Ikisema anguka na nini unasema EMT. Ya pili paramedic. Ya tatu HCA. Anguka na ati nini? Na hiyo ingine? Sasa EMT na ndio wengi, nasikia sauti ya wengine, sisikii EMT na nyinyi ndio wengi. Ati anguka na? Aya, DJ ameamua. So welcome our parents, our guests. Ushers, kindly usher them in. Usher them in. So you may be seated, our graduates. Feel free to sit. Feel free to sit now as we wait for our guests to come in and also to grace the occasion for us to be able to begin officially, so that we are able to start officially. Our guests are already in, and in just a few they will be with us. So this is the 10th graduation ceremony of Kenya Red Cross Training Institute, and our theme, I'll keep reminding us, is emergency medical care, honoring our past and forging our future. That is our theme. So we are honoring our past and we are forging our future. So that's a deliberate theme, looking at where we are coming from as EMTs, as paramedics, as healthcare assistants. It has been a journey. It has been a journey, sometimes a very painful one. Sometimes you feel like giving up, but you have encouraged yourself and you are here today to graduate. So it's not easy. And then of course we are forging for the future. Our future is very bright. We are going out there to practice, and our business is purely to save lives. Our business is purely to save lives, and you have been trained, you have the skills now, you have the knowledge now. What is remaining is just to go and apply. And that is why this day is very important for you, to be able to take your oath of affirmation before God, before man, and then of course you go out there and practice. So at the end of the oath, there is something like, so help me God. Okay, so it is you and doing the right thing. Remember, between you and your patient, there may be no eyes seeing what you are doing, but there is you and your God, and the oath that you took that always keeps reminding you to do the right thing at the right time with your right patient. So ladies and gentlemen, I know all this you have been told by your lecturers, by your trainers, by your various instructors, and I know that now what you're waiting is just to go out there and practice. Now, this is not the end. it is just but the beginning. There is no end to learning. So there is an opportunity for you to go and keep reading, keep looking at various best practices. Because in medicine, there is no end to learning. In medicine, there is no end to learning. The moment you stop learning in medicine, then you become a dangerous practitioner. Are we together? Tuko pamoja mpaka hapo? So keep learning, aim higher. The sky is not even the limit. Whereas we normally say the sky is the limit, the sky is not even the limit. So aim higher, so that at least you always give the best to your patients. Remember, if a chef cooks wrongly, we can throw that food and cook another one. If a carpenter makes this seat somehow in a funny way, we can correct. What about a medic? If you make a mistake with your patient, that's it. Okay? It is a matter of life and death. Our practice is a matter of life and death. That is why we are saying forging our future. And our future is the best practices. So karibuni sana, and feel welcome even as we go to the next phase, which is looking at our history. So we will be having a clip to watch there, looking at our history, where we are coming from as an institute. Then of course, from there, we shall move to the next item in our program. So over to you, the entertainment desk, so that you can put that clip. a whole decade where we are coming from as an institute. And it is always good to look at your past because it informs your future. So we are a duly registered organization by all regulating authorities in the sector of education, that is TVETA, or the Technical Vocational Education Training Authority, and also the Kenya National Qualification Authority, the KNQA. So our certificates and our diplomas and all other qualifications have a global status. So anywhere in the world, those certificates will be able to facilitate you into your next course of life. So that is the beauty of training with the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. Besides that, we partner with many other organizations to improve our delivery skills and also our quality assurance, like the American Heart Association, and also the International, or rather the Institution of Fire Engineers, the IFE, and many, many other quality assurance bodies, locally and internationally. So locally also we talk about the professional awarding points bodies, like the Nursing Council of Kenya, the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Board or Council. So there are many, many other organizations that we are in partnership to ensure quality in terms of our courses. Now, we have watched clips of interviews from our students. That's okay. But EMS, or Emergency Medical Services, is an on-scene affair. We deal with matters on the scene. And therefore it is important we hear one or two testimonies from an EMT, a paramedic, and a healthcare assistant live when we are here. So my colleague, faculty member Patrick Thoya, is there with the mic. You can pick one EMT. Let us hear in brief, what was your experience in your study here at the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute? Over to you, Patrick. As an EMT, don't fear. Be courageous. Stand up and tell the world. Tell your parents, tell the world your experience. Introduce yourself and let's hear in brief your experience.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
My name is Lauren Semo. I'm an AEMT and I'm also a disaster manager. And my experience as an EMT is that you cannot only use it at hospital or pre-hospital, but when caring for your loved ones. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Tumpigie makofi kwa ujasiri na vile vile kujitolea na kusema. Let's have another EMT. Another EMT. Your experience. What are your highlights? This is your day. Tell us, tell the world, tell the audience. Aya. Very good, very good. Ukipewa kipaza sauti, bas, simama, jitambulishe na uendelee.
Hello, I'm Maureen. My experience has been very nice, has been exciting. Yes, thank you.
Aya, basi, it has been very nice and exciting. Asante vile vile pia. Haya, tuingie kwa paramedic, tutarudi kwa EMTs. Tuingie kwa paramedic. Utuambie paramedic ni nani and what has been your experience in your training as a paramedic.
Good morning all. My name is Ryan Jade Wanjiko. As a paramedic, I'd say that is the most fulfilling thing I have learned. Saving a life is the most fulfilling thing anybody can ever have. because there's nothing, everybody can agree with me, hakuna kitu inabamba kama kufikisha patient hospitali knowing that you saved that life. We are very happy and we are very excited to be paramedics. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much for that bold experience sharing. Tupate mwingine, another one. Haya, tuendelee vivyo hivyo. Wakijipanga pale, tafuta HCA moja, one healthcare assistant. Haya, tuendelee. Very good, thank you. That's a paramedic. That's a paramedic.
I'm James Ayugi.
Weka kipaza sauti karibu na mdomo.
I'm James Ayugi. The experience has been good. For that all 2 years we've been here, it has been thorough and robust training that we've been receiving, and we are competent to go outside to practice. Yes.
Wow. Tupigie makofi. Competent and ready to go out there and practice. Wow. I like that. Thank you. Haya. One HCA. Healthcare assistant. Healthcare assistant moja to tell us who is a healthcare assistant and your experience here at KRCTI.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
My name is Rhoda Wanjiko and I'm a HCA student. So my experience in Red Cross was very interesting. I learned a lot. I had fun with the teachers. Like they were friendly. We enjoyed our time here. It was only 4 months, but we had a lot of good experience and we really had fun. And I thank you all for coming and seeing us graduate. Thank you.
Asante sana. Thank you for that experience sharing. I can see there's somebody there again who wants to say something. Hapo tu kwa healthcare assistant. Healthcare assistant pale. Mwingine. All right. Haya. Now, kama iko. All right. The stage is yours.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
My name is Catherine. I want to take this opportunity to thank Red Cross Training Institute. It was nice being here at school, at least to expand kidogo masomo. Even the teachers, it was good training. Tukaenda kule attachment. Yani, it was a good experience. Seeing the sick there with you, the patient, you are able to care for them. Yeah, it was good experience and we appreciate for that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's appreciate her. And let's get one more boy child to close that chapter for us. Any from paramedic, healthcare assistant, or EMT, any one of you. Funga hiyo chapter for us.
Let's hear from the guy from Gambia.
Good, good. We have also people from all the way the other side of Africa. Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Ahmad Bamba Damfa from Gambia. It was a great experience at KRCTI. I wish I could express my glad. I just want to say asanteni sana to all the teachers, the facility, the skill. We are just ready to go back to the field and practice. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow. Tupigie makofi. Let's appreciate him. The last statement speaks it out that we are ready. We are feeling like just going out there and practice. That's the fire that is burning in them. So we wish you all the best. Thank you very much. And now I can give an opportunity to one guest, a parent or a guardian, to say something. What has been your experience with your loved one as you educate them? Anyone?
Good morning.
Morning.
It's a privilege to be here, to see our kids graduate, pass all the challenges they've gone through. And to be honest, it's a very heartwarming moment. And thanks and congratulations to all of you and all the parents who have really strived hard to bring the kids here to Red Cross and to allow them to go out and help all the needy and all the humans around. Thank you very much.
Wow.
God bless.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's from a parent, the experience from a parent. One more? Any? Even from this side? One more? What has been your experience, your journey with your loved one as you educate them?
Good morning to all.
Morning.
I am happy to be here because of our children who are graduating today. I have seen really they have struggled much and they have come to get their results very good, very nicely. So mine is to say that I beg for the institution to look for them where they will go and practice this record for them. Let them be responsible to transfer them to the responsible hospitals so that they may be able to practice their experiences which they have got from what they have struggled for it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Asante sana. That has been good. And all signs are clear that our guests are now ready. I can see the movement there indicating that all our chief guests, all our invited guests are ready to be ushered in. And we don't take it for granted. Thank you, parents, for also choosing the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute as your place of choice for your children and for your loved ones. So as you can see, there are our guests, and when they come in, let us be upstanding, please, to welcome them. Let us be upstanding. We welcome our guests as they take their seats. Welcome. Karibuni sana. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's appreciate them with a round of applause. Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali. Tuongeze makofi tafadhali. We don't take it for granted. They have honored our presence and they are here to grace the occasion. There they are, escorted by the faculty. Thank you very much. Asante sana. So as they take their position, we shall remain upstanding so that we can have our national anthem, the Kenya national anthem, and the East African national anthem. So I believe we are ready, and take us through. Thank you. distinguished guests, and all our honorable guests, our parents and guardians, and all invited guests, our graduates, the EMTs, paramedics, and healthcare assistants, welcome to this 10th graduation ceremony of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. We wish to take this opportunity to welcome you, and I will now go straight to the program as it is and invite Monica Borrero, our director and principal, to give her opening remarks. My name is Benjamin Mwangi, your MC, and later on we'll be joined by Brian Ikala, my co-MC. Welcome, Monica.
Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you. Our chief guest, Madam Principal Secretary, Public Health and Professional Standard, Ministry of Health, a representative of the Excellency Ambassador, Deputy Head of Embassy, France, Alexandra, our Deputy Governor, Mr. Nyairo, representative of Deputy Secretary General, FRC Head of Delegation, and our board representative, NEC members, board members present, invited guests, parents, staff of the Kenya Red Cross Society, staff of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute, distinguished graduates, good morning. With gratitude, I welcome you to this institute's 10th graduation ceremony, and by the virtue and the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors and the Academic Board, That is how far we have come to today, 10th graduation ceremony. Allow me to invite my board chair representative to give her opening remarks. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. Graduates, Miss Waski. Good morning. Good. The Principal Secretary for Public Health and Professional Standards, Miss Mary Mudhoni, the Ambassador of France, of Kenya and Somalia, His Excellency, the Governor of the Kenya Red Cross Society, Mr. Geoffrey Korir, the SG of Kenya Red Cross Society, Head of Delegations of IFRC, Training Institute, the Senior Management of the Kenya Training Red Cross Institute, and the Principal of Kenya Red Cross Training Institute, partners, invited guests, parents, and distinguished graduates and students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning everyone. What a momentous day. This is the 10th graduation ceremony of the Kenya Red Cross Institute. To our graduates, let me begin by saying congratulations. Today is a testament of your hard work, your dedication, your commitment to shaping the future of healthcare and emergency response in our country. Our theme today is honoring our past and shaping our future. It's a reflection of the journey that the Institute has taken, and you have seen from the video. We are proud of the legacy we've built, but even more excited about the future we are shaping together. Allow me to highlight a few key milestones that underscore our progress and commitment to excellence. One of our most significant achievements has been our recognition as a recognition of prior learning center. This enables people who have informal training to be actually looked by the Training Institute, evaluated, and being certified to from their experience in disaster management. This is a step forward not only for the Institute, but for the entire sector of emergency services in Kenya. Another exciting development has been in the introduction of the Level 6 Disaster Management Curriculum. This new program is designed to prepare professionals who can lead in high-stakes emergency situations, ensuring that Kenya and the region are better equipped to handle disasters. It's one way we are shaping the future of disaster response, contributing to the resilience of our nation. We are also proud to introduce the Humanitarian Logistics Program, a brand new addition to our curriculum. This program is essential for building expertise in the logistics of disaster response, ensuring that aid, supplies, and resources reach those in need during crisis. Its timely response to the growing demand for skilled professions in humanitarian supply chain management. In addition, our fire safety program, which includes but is not limited to risk assessments and the sale and installation of fire equipment, has been recognized and accredited from the Institute of Fire of Engineers in the UK. This means that we are now an official training and examination center, further expanding the scope of our expertise and impact we can have in making our communities safer. This year also marks the graduation of the very first cohort from our Level 4 Healthcare Assistance Program. This program has been a tremendous success, providing vital skills to a new generation of healthcare workers who are essential to our nation's healthcare system. In fact, we are in partnership discussion for employment of our HCA graduates with the Middle East, ensuring that at least there's value for money and they can actually practice what they have learned. Our enrollment numbers tell the story of our growth. For the diploma in paramedicine, we've seen a 22% increase in the student enrollment since 2023. The certificate in advanced emergency medical technician program has an outstanding of 88% growth, and our healthcare assistant program, which started last year, has seen a 52% increase from last year. Enrollment in our Institute for Fire Engineering program is also up by 61%. Overall, we have experienced a remarkably 30% student growth rate compared to 2023. This is clear evidence that the Institute is becoming a premier institution for emergency medical training. We are also proud to report that 95% of our students have graduated, have reached the success rate for graduation. This is not only a reflection of the commitment of our students, but also the quality of education and training provided by our dedicated faculty and staff. We are shaping a future where every graduate has the tools and knowledge to make a lasting difference in the commitments they serve. In the spirit of shaping our future, we formed strong partnerships to support our students and graduates. These collaborations are through hospitals like Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral Hospital, Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, St. Luke's, KNH, and others. We're ensuring that our students gain practical experience in some of the best healthcare facilities in the country. We've also forged partnership with the International Committee of the Red Cross and Red Crescent, ICRC, UNICEF, Safaricom, Huawei, the World Bank, and many more. Looking ahead, there are several key initiatives that will shape the future of this institute. We are seeking support to build a trauma center that will not only serve as a simulation lab for our students, but also provide a reduction of the burden of road traffic accidents, morbidities, and mortality by providing emergency care. This project will tie into our work with E+, collecting crucial data to inform our interventions. We also aim to build a library and reference center, ensuring that the future generations of students have access to the best resources as they learn. Additionally, we are proud to announce that we are in discussion with partnership with Chansen International to introduce a student funding model through income share agreements. This is a work in progress, but the potential benefits are immense. By removing the financial barriers to education, we will be able to support even more students, ensuring that they can focus on their studies without worrying about upfront costs of tuition. Graduates will repay a portion of their income only after securing employment, aligning directly with our commitment to increasing employability. This partnership will also strengthen our ability to attract a diverse pool of students, enhancing our inclusive approach to education. We see this as a key step in shaping our future, one where quality education is accessible to all, and every graduate has the support needed to succeed in the workforce. As we honor the past and those who laid the foundation of the Institute, we must also forge new alliances with our stakeholders, including the Ministry of Health, to ensure the formal recognition of our EMS practitioners in Kenya. This will not only elevate the profession, but will also contribute to a stronger, more resilient healthcare system for us all. In closing, to our graduates, you are the embodiment of our future. You've received world-class training, and now it's your time to go out and make a difference. The milestones we've achieved as an institution reflect the same qualities that you've shown: dedication, innovation, commitment to service, to the future of healthcare and emergency response in this country. And we couldn't be any prouder. So thank you and congratulations.
Distinguished guests. Morning. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Morning once again. My name is Brian Ikala, and I work for the Kenya Red Cross Fraternity under the Policy and Research Unit, where I support the training school. Thank you so much, Dr. Amina, for your informative speech. Indeed, it gives you a bigger picture on what the Institute is trying to achieve in terms of emergency medicine, and also as we forge towards what we want to achieve in future, connecting it to what the video just played, what Monica played. At this juncture, allow me to invite Dr. Alice Kande, who is the CEO and Director General for Kenya National Qualification Authority. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Now, our chief guest, I know they are wondering who is this, and I've mentioned Dr. Alice Kande. Representing Dr. Alice Kande, the CEO of the Kenya National Qualifications Authority. My name is Dr. Peter Wekesa. I work for the Kenya National Qualifications Authority. Our chief guest, I'm here to read a speech for the CEO, Kenya National Qualifications Authority. And our chief guest allowed me to write on the already established protocol by Monica, Director for the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to be here today celebrating the 10th graduation ceremony of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. This is indeed a remarkable moment, not only for the graduates, but also for everyone who has been part of this institute's journey to becoming a key player in the field of emergency medical training and the disaster response. We note with a lot of happiness that the theme for this celebration ceremony, honoring our past, shaping our future, resonates so well with the vision for Kenya National Qualifications Authority on globally competitive qualifications transforming Kenya. Chief guest, as I stand here, the Kenya National Qualifications Authority is spearheading through the multi-sectoral, multi-agency approach, the implementation of the Kenya National Qualification Framework as a requirement for UNESCO member states. And to this end, Chief Guest, I want to appreciate the effort done by the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute to have their programs accredited and mapped on the KNQF, the Kenya National Qualifications Framework, and this has made their qualifications to be nationally and globally recognized. We appreciate you, team, for the job well done. I also want to mention, right on what has been mentioned by the chair, that the institute is putting in place mechanisms to institutionalize recognition of prior learning. This is an emerging trend in the field of education and training to recognize people with the previous skills. And they are contributing greatly to the economy of this country. And I want to thank this institution that they are not left behind. Instead, they are the first institution to put their best feet forward to have the skills for people who are participating in the emergency response unit to recognize their skills. Much has been done, Chief Guest. The institution has so far begun the journey of having their top management trained as the recognition of prior learning practitioners, people who are going to oversee implementation of RPL in this institution. And I will be mentioning that shortly, Chief Guest. However, I want to mention that in the spirit of this partnership, where KNQA is partnering with the many other players, including the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute, the authority commends the effort by the institute to build a system for training and certification. You are setting a strong example for other institutions across the country, and the ripple effect of this work will be felt for years to come. The graduates before us today are proof of this commitment, well prepared, certified professionals who are ready to shape the future of healthcare and emergency service in Kenya and beyond. To the graduates, today marks the beginning of a new chapter. With the knowledge and certification you have gained from this institute, and with the support of KNQA, you are stepping into a world full of opportunities. You now have the tools, credibility, and recognition to make lasting impact. Remember that you are not only honoring those who paved the way for you, but you are also shaping the future of those who will fall in your footsteps. Congratulations to you all, and thank you for your dedications to excellence. We at Kenya National Qualifications Authority look forward to continuing our partnership with the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. And our chief guest, as I mentioned earlier, that this institution has so far trained competently their practitioners in a partnership between Kenya National Qualifications Authority and the TVET Authority. Today, I'll request your permission, Madam Chief Guest, that you witness in 1 minute the team that has been built the capacity to spearhead recognition of prior learning in this institution, to line up before you just for them to be recognized. Certificates are ready, and I'm told they will be awarded to them. Chief Guest, allow me to invite the RPL practitioners from this institution just to stand before the Chief Guest so that you can be appreciated. Quickly, please. You just make a one queue. Yeah, thank you, Madam Chief Guest. The certificates will be awarded later. And if you don't mind, Madam Chief Guest, with a lot of respect, because what they are doing is what we call a portfolio of evidence. Tomorrow it goes on their file that the PS witnessed. I'll request that Madam Chief Guest with your team who have accompanied you just to take a photo that will go on their file. Chairperson, I request that you come and just be part of this in 1 minute, kindly, so that they can also put on their file portfolio of evidence that the PS witnessed that these are the team that was trained by Kenya National Qualification Authority and the TVET Authority. Thank you. A photo, please. Thank you. I hope Professor just come. TVET Authority representative. I know my colleague who was here. Yes, TVET Authority, come. Nita was invited. Please come. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it's enough. Thank you, Madam Chief Guest. Thank you for accepting this very colorful moment. RPL practitioners, please take your seats. Your certificates will be issued the day after today, and we congratulate you so much. And so we look forward to mainstreaming of RPL in this institution and beyond. Thank you so much, and may God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Wekesa, and my apologies earlier. At this juncture, I'd like to welcome Mr. Joe Mbalu, who is the Acting Secretary General for Programs and representing our SG, Dr. Idris Ahmed. Welcome, Mr. Joe.
Good morning, everybody. As you've been told, my name is Joe Mbalu, and I'm here to represent our Secretary General, Dr. Ahmed Idris, who has been delayed by other engagements. And because it is impeachment high season, I will not add any of my words before I become a target. So I will go ahead to read the speech as presented by the Secretary General. The Principal Secretary, Public Health and Professional Standards, Mrs. Mary Modhoni, the representative to the Ambassador of France to Kenya and Somalia, Deputy Ambassador Alexander, the Governor of the Kenya Red Cross Society, the Board of the Chair of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute, the head of delegation IFRC, Nairobi Country Cluster, Mr. Babikar, the senior management and staff of Kenya Red Cross and the Training Institute, the principal, the Madam Monica Orero, partners, invited guests, parents, distinguished graduates, students, ladies and gentlemen. It is an absolute pleasure to be here as we celebrate the 10th graduation ceremony of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. Today, we are not only congratulating our graduates, but also reflecting on a powerful theme that is honoring our past and shaping our future. To our graduates, you are now part of a legacy built by those who came before you, who dedicated themselves to serving humanity in times of need. At the Kenya Red Cross, we honor that legacy and ensuring that the skills and values they pass down will continue to grow in the hands of people like yourselves. As you enter the world as professionals in paramedicine, advanced emergency medical technicians, and healthcare assistants, you carry forward that responsibility. One of the ways we continue to shape the future, as has been mentioned, is in the RPL recognition of Prior Learning Center. And this designation allows us to assess and certify the skills of people who have worked in disaster management and emergency medical care, giving them formal recognition and helping to raise the standard of care across the country. This isn't just a milestone for us. It is a way to ensure that we remain at the forefront of emergency response in Kenya and beyond. Additionally, for us, shaping the future means inclusivity. That's why we're in the process of developing a disability inclusive curriculum, ensuring that everyone, regardless of ability, can participate in and contribute to emergency responses. Looking ahead, we are doing even more. We are proud to be part of the Global Technical Working Group on Emergency Response. This keeps us connected to the latest developments and ensures we stay leaders in this field. Finally, as we honor our past, we understand the toll that this work can take on individuals. Our commitment to mental health issues that you, our students and volunteers, have the support you need, not only during your work, but also long after the emergencies have passed. This stemming from the fact that for us, shaping the future also means taking care of those who take care of others. Graduates, as you go into the world, remember that you are building on a legacy of service, of compassion, and of resilience. You are the ones shaping the future for emergency care in Kenya, and we are incredibly proud of all you have achieved. Asanteni sana, thank you, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, Joe. And graduates, as you have heard, the ball is over to you. You are the future of emergency medical service, and your compassion, service, and resilience is much needed ahead. At this juncture, let me welcome Mr. Samuel Nyairo, who is the second Deputy Governor for the Kenya Red Cross Society and part of the governance team, who are instrumental in the leadership of the Kenya Red Cross. Welcome, Mr. Samuel. Thank you.
Asante sana. Sijaona mmefurahi. Hebu tufurahi kidogo. Tufurahi. Wazazi pigia graduates makofi. Makofi tena. Susan, naona unapiga mzuri sana. Asante. Chief guest. Before I read the speech, allow me to introduce some of the board members present. Dr. Simiyu, Chair Programs, is in charge of all this. Amina Gargaro, support member, sits in DEFCOM committee. Allow me to read the speech. The Principal Secretary for Public Health and Professional Standards, Madam Mary Mtoni, the Ambassador Representative of Somalia and Kenya, Deputy Alexander, the Secretary General, represented here by the two able deputies, Mbaru, all three, Mbaru, na Susan, hebu simama wakuone. Susan is the Deputy DSG Corporate, na all protocols. Babek, habari yako? Nzuri, asante. Madam Principal Secretary, thank you for having time to come here. Tunashukuru. We are not taking it for granted. Thank you very much. Mpigie makofi. Thank you very much. Parents, mko wapi? Mko wapi parents? Very good. Santi kwa kuja kuona watoto wenu wamemaliza shughuli hii, lakini kuna shughuli nyingine mbele kubwa. Good morning everyone. What a joy is to stand here today celebrating the 10th graduation ceremony of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. The theme of today's event, honoring our past, shopping for our future, could not be more fitting. As we honor the legacy of those who have paved way for this institute, we also look ahead to the promising future being shaped by the incredible graduates before us. Our past is filled with examples of selfless service and dedication to saving lives, and that is what brings us here today. This institute was built on these values, and today graduates are a testament to that ongoing legacy. But as we celebrate this achievement, we must also think about what's next. How do we shape a future where our communities are safer, more resilient, and more prepared for emergencies? One critical way we are shaping that future is through our focus on emergency response training in schools. The Institute is actively working with the Ministry of Education to co-design and implement these programs, ensuring that the next generation is equipped to respond to crisis. This initiative represents the future we are striving for, a future where every school, every community is ready when disaster strikes. We are also in discussion with various partners to support these school-based programs, reinforcing our commitment to education and emergency preparedness. This ties directly into our support for Sustainable Development Goal 4, ensuring that education is not only equitable but also life-saving. The Kenya Red Cross Training Institute is at the heart of that effort. From the governance perspective, inclusivity has always been a priority. Our policies reflect a national commitment to making sure that everyone, regardless of background or ability, has access to education and emergency response training. This inclusivity is mirrored in the Institute's approach, ensuring that all communities, including people with disabilities, are part of our disaster response efforts. Graduates, as you step into future roles, remember that you are part of much larger movement, a movement built on the legacy of those who came before you, and one that will continue to grow through your efforts. You are shaping the future of emergency response in this country, Kenya, and we have no doubt that you will carry this responsibility with pride. Congratulations and thank you. Ongeleni. Tuwapatie makofi. Ongera, ongera, ongera. Asante kwa niaba ya board. Tungekuwa hapa wote, lakini kwa niaba yao tumesema asante, na tunashukuru wale walianzisha hii institution na ile ingine ya Boma International. We want to wish you well. Congratulations once, graduates. Asante sana. Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana, our second Deputy Governor, Mr. Samuel Nyakio. Allow me to invite representative from French Embassy, representing the French Ambassador to Kenya and Somali, Mr. Alexandre. Karibu sana.
You know, I was just thinking that this drop is very too long, and if anything happened, falling down the step, going back, I am in good hands because there are so many young graduated in emergency care, so I feel safe. And if I fall down going back to my chair, then please help me. So, Mheshimiwa Marie Mutoni, Principal Secretary for Public Health, Deputy Governor Samuel Nyerero, all protocol observed, washirika, wazazi, wahitimu, wanafunzi, na watoto pia, mabibi na mabwana, hamjambo. Ni heshima kubwa kuwa hapa leo, lakini inatosha. Sasa ninahitaji kufuata kwa Kiingereza. Ni heshima kubwa kuwa hapa leo at the 10th graduation ceremony of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. First, as my predecessor, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations to all the graduates. Hongereni sana kwa wahitimu wote. Today marks a significant achievement in your lives, and it is a moment of pride, not just for you, but for your family, your parents, your instructors, and all those who supported you along this journey. You are the future of healthcare and emergency response, and it is inspiring for me to see the passion and dedication you bring to this vital work. The themes today of the ceremony, honoring our past, shaping our future, truly reflects the relationship between France and Kenya, especially in the area of humanitarian efforts. Over the years, we have built a strong partnership grounded in mutual respect and shared values. And it is through this collaboration that we continue to honor our past commitments. France is proud to be a partner in supporting emergency response initiatives in Kenya. And our relationship with the Kenya Red Cross Society is a central part of that effort. This year, we supported the KRCTI response to the floods in Kajiado, but we also supported the Kenyan Red Cross in a more preventive approach for an even more effective and agile response to any bad weather that might occur. Whether it's natural disaster, medical emergencies, or any other challenges, we believe that by working together, we can strengthen Kenya's resilience and readiness. Another area where France has proudly partnered with the Kenya Red Cross Society is the Women's Social Entrepreneurship Institute in Mombasa. This initiative is close to our hearts because it focuses on empowering women to be leaders in their communities. By providing women with the tools to drive social and economic change, we are ensuring that they play an active role in disaster response, healthcare, and beyond. The role to the Training Institute in building capacity in emergency medical services is critical. By equipping students with the practical skills and knowledges needed to handle crises, the Institute is helping to bridge the gap in human resources for emergency response. France is committed to supporting these efforts, and we look forward to continuing to work hand in hand with the Institute to ensure that Kenya is not only prepared for emergencies, but also has the trained staff needed to lead in those moments. As we celebrate the accomplishments of the graduates today, it is a long-term investment in the future of Kenya's healthcare and emergency response. Together, we can build stronger systems, train more professionals, and ensure that Kenya is better prepared to face future challenges. Our partnership with the Kenya Red Cross Society and the Training Institute reflects our shared vision of a safer and more resilient society. I would like to once again congratulate the graduates. You are stepping into a noble profession, one that will require you to use your skills, compassion, and commitment to make a real difference in the lives of the others. As you go forward, know that you have the full support of not only the Kenya Red Cross, but also the people of France. We are proud to stand with you in shaping a future where everyone has access to the care and support they need in times of crisis. Hongereni sana, hongera tena, asanteni sana.
So graduates, as we step into the future, I think if you guys are interested in what is it called, space, right now the NASA astronauts who are stuck in space are being saved right now, and of course it's healthcare workers who are responding to it. Yeah, so that's our future, and we are celebrating our past and also forging our future. And without further much ado, we have the honor of our distinguished chief guest, our PS Mary Mudhoni, who I've had the pleasure to see her leadership, her response to how healthcare emergency response has been in the country, how she has tackled Mpox, and how she's giving us a lot on Marburg. It's quite an honor to introduce her. Karibu sana, PS.
Thank you, Daktari. At least I know where you are. So there's not going to be disciplinary action. And you're doing a good job. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to ride on the protocols that have been established by my previous speakers. Habari yenu. Habari yenu. Tusalimiane kwa hewa. Wazazi habari. Graduates, hi. Walimu habari. Thank you very much. And I want to say that first, I'm very honored to be here today, to even make it. I remember a time like now last year, I had an invitation and I bounced in the morning and it felt so bad. So this one, I marked my calendar 1 month ago and I kept hoping that nothing will come my way. And truth to my words, yesterday night, it almost went cross. But this morning, because of the power of prayers, the meeting just got called off. So I managed to come here. So I'm very honored today to be with you in this 10th graduation ceremony of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. And our presence here today, all of us, is a testament to the country's recognition of the critical role that human resources for health plays in achieving our healthcare goal. And to start off, before I even go further, in the government of Kenya today, the bottom-up transformation agenda, the one key agenda which is at the top of our fingertips is health. Therefore, when you look at many countries that continue to struggle with meeting the required threshold for healthcare professionals, Kenya being one, in fact, according to the World Health Organization, 55% of countries globally still face shortages in trained health workers, with a projected shortfall of 10 million health workers by 2030, mostly in low and lower middle income countries, undermining their ability to provide essential health services. This is critical, that we project by the year 2030, we might have a shortfall of 10 million skilled healthcare workers globally. What about Kenya when we come home? Because the challenges are the same. The challenges cut across board. It is only the degree of the challenge that might differ. What other countries, whether they are developed or low middle income, we are receiving the same problems. The challenges in the universal access to health workers result from lack of capacity by the public sector, that is one, to absorb the supply of health workers due to budgetary constraints, hence the paradox of health worker unemployment coexisting with major unmet health needs. In our country, we are in that space, constrained resources, fiscal space, which we have to strain to ensure that these graduates today, they find somewhere to plug in. They find jobs out there. As we continue to train, then we must also play in line to ensure that we absorb them. Kenya is among those countries still working to meet the standards, really. And currently, a healthcare workforce density of 13.8 health workers per 10,000 population, which falls below our WHO. So we have space, we have room. And when we see institutions like Red Cross and others coming up with very unique ideas to train very unique courses, then we are happy because we are bridging the gap and we will be able to collaborate and coordinate and be able to assist the healthcare workers. We are among the countries that have made significant progress in training and capacity building. For example, in the last 5 years, we had 27 universities and 109 mid-level colleges offering nursing education. Today, we boast 32 universities and 122 mid-level colleges, contributing to the graduation of over 5,000 in 2023 alone. So these developments, if you look at them, it means they are essential in addressing our healthcare system at the bottom of the pyramid to improve service delivery. The theme today, honoring our past, shaping our future, is a powerful reminder to these progresses which we have made in healthcare trainings, emergency response, and the path that we must continue to forge as we move forward. When you look at our social health authority that has introduced 3 key funds, and I was telling the team in the holding room that it has come at a better time when the country is on a transformational change in terms of health services. We have 3 funds, and I have told many people, if you do not remember anything about social health authority, because I've seen many people making fun about SHA, SHE, SHARE, just remember that the government has created for you 3 funds in Social Health Authority. And one of the funds is the Primary Healthcare Fund. The Primary Healthcare Fund is government funded. The money will come from the exchequer. You will not have to contribute. And it is used to take care of the primary level facilities, what you call dispensaries and health centers, at the bottom of the pyramid. The dispensary that is near you, so that when you go to that hospital, when you go to that health facility, you do not pay. And the second fund, which we are publicly financing, is the Social Health Insurance Fund. That is where you'll be required to pay your 300 shillings or your 2.75 going by your income. And this fund, we are all into it, including myself, that if I go to any health facility today, the first point of charge is going to be my Social Health Insurance Fund. And the third fund, which is very, very relevant to our graduation today, is our Emergency, Chronic, and Critical Illness Fund. That you, as the officer or as the worker, if you encounter somebody who has some emergency somewhere, you can comfortably send them to any facility and they will be treated without questions. Currently, with the 20% of Kenyans that only receive services from NHIF, we do not have anything to do with emergency fund. We do not have anything to do with primary healthcare fund. And this is the time to inject the needs of the people. We may seem like there is a hitch, but every other project, even your own project at home, even when you're training yourself how to make an egg, sometimes you get hitches. So the same case with the government. Therefore, the 3 funds are going to help us, and the Emergency and Critical Illness Fund has been designed to defray the costs of managing chronic illnesses after the shift is depleted, as well as the costs incurred for emergency treatment. However, we can only manage such cases effectively if we have qualified emergency medical services professionals available across the country. Kudos to Red Cross. This is one of the institutions at the forefront of advancing education in emergency medical services, having led the way by developing globally recognized curricula. And this curricula is now registered with TVETA and KNQA. We are asking that our efforts to have an MOU with Kenya Red Cross is achieved and is realized between Kenya Red Cross and our premier mid-level training college, KMTC. Because in these such kind circumstances, it is better when you hold hands together. You're able to give the very best. We are still very committed to see this through, that Kenya Red Cross and KMTC are working very closely. Make sure that the curricula is standard so that we do not produce premature professionals out there. It is important to standardize that which we are training our institutions, and not just Red Cross. This one is a general statement that cuts across even universities and colleges that are training degree, diploma, and even certificate courses. One of the key issues in healthcare is ensuring that graduates are well prepared to meet the demands of the job market. In Kenya today, His Excellency the President has been at the forefront championing for labor migration, and especially in the healthcare, because we do not, hatutaki hawa watu wakitoka tunawakutana nao wakirandaranda hapa nje. If the country cannot absorb everybody who has graduated today, then we have more spaces in other countries where they can absorb them. And that is why His Excellency the President has been at the forefront, ensuring that we are having bilateral conversations with countries across the world to absorb our graduates. Therefore, we must train for all markets. Don't just train for South Sea. Please, train for the country and global. The global market. It's so wide, it's open. So we must keep revising our curricula, keep checking, benchmarking what others are doing to ensure that we have what it takes. And you have addressed this head on by developing your occupational standards and assessment tools. So congratulations. And this is to regulate the training of emergency medical services and professionals. And it will ensure that every graduate from this institution is equipped with the practical skills and knowledge needed to succeed, whether in Kenya or abroad. You are ahead of the pack, Kenya Red Cross, because without that, then you may not move these students far. In addition, the institution's close collaboration with the Ministry of Health, particularly with our KHPOA, the Kenya Health Professions Oversight Authority, has been very instrumental in ensuring that the graduates meet the required standards and are licensed, strengthening the quality of emergency medical services that they provide. The emergency medical services policy, again, 2020 to 2030, that is developed in collaboration with Red Cross and E-Plus Ambulance, forms the cornerstone of today's event. Every other time we are on call with Idris in absentia. Every other time I have teams coming to the ministry, and it is important to note that the policy that we have, it is courtesy of Kenya Red Cross. And as highlighted in the policy, then the system must ensure the availability of competent personnel, appropriate equipment, and timely intervention of effectively managed emergencies. You know, it's not that we do not know what to do, whether in the private sector or public sector. We all what needs to be done, but we need the hands to do the job. The first assignment I got when I was transferred to the Ministry of Health was to do an assessment of all the levels of facilities in this country, which we did very diligently. And we have a report of over 14,000 facilities in this country. So we know the gaps. We know where we need what equipment and what it costs. We know how many human resources for health we require in those facilities. We know the type of infrastructure that needs to be improved. But hey, we need to come together and implement. I can't do it alone. We have to join hands. We have our embassies to come on board, other governments who are in this country, so that we deliver the health of this country in an available. I am sure we will not sit down with Kenya Red Cross to write a new book. We will go back to our shelf, and a specific governing body for EMS is there. And this will provide a regulatory framework that is needed to standardize the profession, enhance accountability, and ensure the highest standards of care are consistently met across the country towards the realization of universal health coverage. Your support to the government in training emergency responders, whether in health emergencies or disaster situations, has been very invaluable. When we had a situation in Nakuru, Maimahiu, in Nyeri, Idris and I were at the forefront. And we always know when there's a disaster, he'll either call me or I'll call him. That is standard. Whenever there's something that has come in the country, an issue that is not good, he will give me a call, ask me, do you need any help? Is there something that we can collaborate? Are our teams ready? Do you have enough teams? Can we go to the ground? Can we go and check what they are doing? That is leadership. And I'm happy to continue collaborating with Kenya Red Cross. Your support is invaluable. And the graduates of this institution are not only health professionals, they are disaster responders who play a very critical role in protecting our communities on the ground. As I conclude, I want to extend my sincere congratulations to the graduates, the faculty, and the entire Kenya Red Cross Training Institute community for this significant milestone. Congratulations. To the 186, I want to encourage you to carry the values of service, professionalism, and excellence wherever you go. And join hands with the other cadres that are out there. And not forgetting our foot soldiers on the ground, which is the community health promoter. Ensure you coordinate with them. You may not know where every accident is happening, but we have a community health promoter in every of our villages who is overseeing 100 households. And as at this morning, 6.4 million people had been screened for diabetes by our community health promoters. And 136,000 had been referred to a health facility for further assessment. 4.8 million people in this country had been screened for hypertension by our community health promoters. And more than 300,000 people were referred to a health facility for further assessment. It may not look like an emergency, but to me, that is part of some kind of personal emergency that you didn't know that you are suffering. So coordination with our community health promoters is going to be very, very critical. They go around in our households from door to door, ensuring that they take your blood pressure, blood sugar. They are the ones who do the basic surveillance, going around and checking where are those houses that are collapsing. There are people who are trapped inside, and with their good contact, we will be able to take this country to a better level. While the road ahead and present will present a bit of challenges because of the nature of your work, it is also filled with immense opportunities for you and your families, and you're the future of the healthcare and emergency response in this country. I am very confident that you will rise to the responsibility of shaping this country. Asanteni sana, thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Madam P.S. Mary Modoni. We go now to the next step, which is entertainment, but also not only entertainment, but an opportunity to showcase exactly what our teams have been taken through for the last 1 year for the EMTs and for the last 2 years for the paramedics. So you are about to witness first-hand experience of skill demonstration. So I'll call upon Mr. Sami Kamanu and the team so that they can take us to the next step of showcasing the skills that we have impacted to our graduates. Thank you very much. Welcome, Mr. Sami.
Thank you, MC. To our invited guests, good morning. My name is Sami, and I'll be here to take you through what our graduates are prepared for. So what you're going to do is allow our ongoing students to demonstrate a short skit and tell us what they are prepared for. So ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself and enjoy the show. So at this juncture, I'd like to welcome Aisha. Aisha, please come. Let's appreciate Aisha as she comes because she has a word for us.
Our chief guests, invited guests, lecturers, parents, and graduates, good morning. The rest, Aisha is your presenter, honoring our past and forging our future by Nilham Sumar. A dark time where there was no hope for light was a time where care and emergency aid was very rare and never near. The echoes of cries were everywhere. A time where blood being smeared on the road was left with no care. We lost so many in moments of despair to situations we could have handled with greater care. To a hope we all hold on to bring emergency care, healing and comfort where it belongs, before the Almighty calls, before hope fades and life falls. Where once there was silence, now light has begun, a new era of emergency care. From dark days where none knew the way, to institutes where knowledge reigns each day. Who would ever imagine that we'll get to our 10th graduation this day? To children and communities equipped with skills to lift up the fallen and help them stand again. It is my prayer from my heart's core that each EMS worker finds courage, love, and many more. Filling each street with hope anew, their sacrifices honor their vision true. May their work never be in vain, and may Kenya rise above the pain, a better place for all to see, where help and healing will be. Thank you.
Let's appreciate once more. I hope you've heard her message. It is very clear. Why are we here? We are here to celebrate our achievement as a training institute. And I want us to watch a demonstration which will showcase what our emergency medical technicians and paramedics will do after their graduation. So what we're going to see is a role play demonstrated by our ongoing students, and it's a combination of EMTs and paramedics. We'll also be able to see the difference between the role each cadre plays. So at this point, I'll also ask a question to one of you to tell us what they have seen. Okay. Okay, thank you. So I'd like us to start. It's an early morning. Traffic is busy. Vehicles are moving. Pedestrians are walking by. However, there's this reckless driver who decides to be careless on the road. So there's a vehicle moving, being driven recklessly. Karen.
Lakini sasa unajua hiyo
So there's a vehicle moving. Karen.
Gani?
Karen. Okay, there's a vehicle moving and the pedestrian is walking by. Unfortunately, a very bad accident has occurred. So we have a casualty. So somebody help. Someone help. We need help. Ladies and gentlemen, we need help. Please come. Anyone can come. Anyone, please come. Wazazi, parents, guardians. Muko wapi? Njoo, kujeni. Please come. Anyone can come. Okay. Now, if you don't come, that is what will happen. Even you, when you'll be involved in an accident, no one will come. So I'm requesting that you come. Please. Help. 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 Thank you. Thank you. How long does it take to get help? Okay.
Hello.
E-Plus Ambulance Services, what is your emergency?
Okay, here in Popo Road there is an accident involving a car and a pedestrian.
Okay.
And the driver is hit and the pedestrian.
How
we
many?
Need help. We need help now.
How many patients are there?
Two.
Two patients?
Yeah.
Okay, kindly don't switch off your phone. I'll be contacting you back. Meanwhile, let me dispatch the ambulance.
Okay.
So an ambulance has been called and it will be here in the next 10 minutes. So meanwhile, the scene is chaotic. That is what normally happens. No help. Our patients get worse. Wow. The ambulance is here in record time, courtesy of our trained EMTs. So what we are seeing here is confusion at the scene, but professionals have arrived. Professionals have arrived. They want to take
So guys, stop everybody.
order.
Stop everybody. Move. 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 Yes.
We have two patients here.
Yes. What happened? Yes.
On the right arm, the head. You have a patient here.
Okay.
He's injured.
Yes.
You have to. How many medics do you have?
We have enough resources here. So what you have to do is to just move back.
Could you kindly assist me with a pair of gloves? I'm a trained firefighter. You get.
Team lead, I need two assistants to arrest the bleeding on the left.
Okay, Felinta, you can do that. Please, there. Stabilize Faith. Help me stabilize Minaz on the.
So the EMTs have arrived and they have taken control of the scene. They have secured the scene.
Thank you.
The bleeding on the arm.
They have assessed, and we have 2 patients.
So Felix, help me secure the scene, Felix,
Okay,
please.
relax. We are doing our best. So
Hello.
just calm down.
We are going
Okay.
to. Just please move.
So we have 2 patients.
Help me place the
One has been knocked down.
Okay, I'm coming with it.
The driver of the ill-fated vehicle is still in the vehicle, and the EMTs have distributed themselves. So they are taking care of the 2 patients. After conducting their scene assessment, they have found out that
Okay, I need assistance here. Stabilize the limb.
that the patients are critically injured, and especially the one who was walking by the roadside. So what they're doing is they have distributed themselves in terms of the seriousness
So, James,
of the
we have
injuries.
reached. Any support you need here?
Stabilizing the limb. We have to put a saga.
Okay, thank you.
The EMTs have integrated
Faith-
the bystanders to assist and support.
Minaz, you're good. John, how's the patient? Breathing? Good. Faith, how's the patient? Okay, thank you.
So the driver has been stabilized, and what they are doing is they are taking care of any other injury that was not observed. They are suspecting spine injury, so they have to ensure that
That was correct.
the patient is safely secured and taken out of the vehicle into the ambulance.
James, now taking vitals, please.
The patient who was
Now
knocked
the
down
escort.
appears to be getting worse, but the EMTs have stabilized the patient.
Minaz, you need any support here?
So what is happening is they are maintaining inline stabilization because they also suspect spine injury. It appears
Present, right?
the patient has suffered multiple injuries, including femur fracture. And femur fracture is one of the injuries that will lead to death in few minutes.
I'll with my assessment of the patient.
Continue, please.
So what they will do, they will put an equipment that will hold the injured femur. So remember, they have to be very careful on how they handle the patients.
Okay, thank you.
They have a team leader who is coordinating the entire process.
Feel the patient breathing? Yes. Is that correct? Yes. Thank you.
They are using equipment that will support life. And this is why we need more EMTs and more paramedics in Kenya. Because when accidents or incidences occur, we lack this professional care. So this could be you or me, and we need such services. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are appreciating the kind of professionalism that is being displayed by our emergency medical technicians.
You're good, Felix? Yeah, we're good. Any support you need? Communicate when possible. Faith.
But
The
it
patient breathing?
appears
Good, make sure.
our patient who was knocked down was severely injured. So what is happening is the driver is being taken out of the vehicle, has been stabilized, is being put on a spine board or a backboard to support the spine injury.
That's not make up. James, you're good?
Yeah, we are good.
Thank you.
The team leader has to ensure
Help us mobilize the spine board cloth.
that
Okay.
all necessary support is available.
Come here, the spine board is ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the 2 patients have been stabilized.
Timinaz, we have reached. Okay.
On my count of 3, we are going to move the patient left. 1, 2, 3. On my count of 3, we are going to align the patient on the board. 1, 2, 3. On my count of 3, we are going to move the patient down. 1, 2, 3. On my count, we are going to move the patient up. 1, 2, 3.
They have to carefully load the patient into the spine board.
Okay, team. Patient not breathing. Let me confirm. Okay, James, we have a weak pass here. No rise and fall of the chest. Please, Felinta, start bagging here immediately. Let me bring the
So the
BVM.
patient is deteriorating. The patient is not breathing.
Do a 1 rescue breath in every 6 seconds, please, as I'm going to activate the paramedics to give support.
So the situation is getting worse.
Hello, dispatch. Jeff here on the scene.
Jeff, this is dispatch. Go ahead. Over.
We have a patient here, a female patient with a femur fracture. We have stabilized it and has gone to respiratory arrest. We need support from the paramedics. The patient has a GCS of 7 and we are bagging. 1 rescue breath in every 6 seconds. Please support the paramedics.
Confirm GCS at 7 and patient is respiratory arrest.
Formative.
The paramedic will be here in the next few minutes.
Thank you. So Felita, you are good?
So the EMTs have requested the support of advanced care. So the paramedics have been called in to come and support a critical patient who requires advanced care.
Okay, team lead, help me with the strapping of the patient.
So these are more trained professionals who will perform advanced care.
Hi.
It is important to understand that
we are here to help us the situation.
We have a patient here who has
each
gone to
field
respiratory
has
arrest,
a
GCS of
different
7.
scope
We
of
have,
practice.
We have secured the spine here, and we have a femur fracture. We have immobilized it, and we need support of the paramedics here, please. That's why I have called you.
Okay, thank you. Good to help.
Welcome.
Okay, team lead, I need more assistance to strap the patient on the spine board.
I'm here.
So the paramedic will take over airway management and they will perform advanced airway management.
Yes? It's okay.
Meanwhile, the driver has been stabilized and is ready for evacuation.
You need any support, Minas? You're good. It's okay.
So our critical patient requires advanced airway management, so our paramedics will open and maintain a patent airway using advanced airway adjuncts. As you can see, they are professionally trained. Meanwhile, our EMTs are evacuating our stabilized patient into the ambulance, and they must walk slowly because the patient is already stabilized. Safety is of importance. They are assisted to take care of the patient. Meanwhile, there is a combination of paramedics and EMTs going on.
Please.
So our patient has been stabilized by our paramedics. And since this is a critical patient, will be evacuated to the ambulance. So at this point, the EMTs and paramedics normally do public participation by allowing bystanders to assist and support the sick and the injured. Our paramedics have done it very fast, and our patient is now stabilized. So our patient is ready for evacuation.
On my count, we are going to lift our patients upwards. 1, 2, 3. On my count, you are going towards the ambulance. 1, 2, 3.
Let's appreciate them once more. Thank you very much, our able assistance bystanders, kazi mzuri sana. Thank you. And we have seen an integration of a fire responder helping and assisting. Our chief guest, we have just demonstrated what our able graduates will perform, and especially after this graduation. Our appeal is, we have seen 2 patients being assisted here. This could be you, this could be me. So our appeal is, let us come together and support this field and ensure that we come up with regulatory frameworks that will support this cadre to help the EMTs and the paramedics succeed in this area. So once again, asanteni sana and God bless you.
Let us appreciate them. Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali. Asante sana. That is exactly what the EMTs and paramedics have been trained to do. So to our chief guests, distinguished guests, graduates, and all invited guests, the time has come now for us to go straight to the taking of oath by our EMTs and paramedics, and to take us through that process of taking the oath. And this oath is very important because, like we said earlier, it is the oath of affirmation that they are going to do exactly what they have been trained to do and to maintain the high standards of ethics. So I will invite my colleague again, Mr. Sami Kamanu, for the EMT oath taking, and thereafter will be followed by Mr. Wycliffe Sumbati for the paramedic oath taking. So Mr. Sami, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Our chief guest, this is the time to submit our graduates to their full qualification. But before we allow them to practice, we'll allow them to take an oath. So I'll request all the emergency medical technicians, graduates, to stand. Kindly stand. Please be with your oath. And I'd like you to read after me. Are we ready? Great. So we begin. Be it pledged as an emergency medical technician, I will honor physical and judicial laws. I will follow that regimen which, according to my ability and judgment, I consider for the benefit of patients and abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous. Nor shall I suggest any such counsel. Into whatever homes I enter, I will go into them for the benefit of only the sick and injured. Never revealing what I see or hear in the lives of men unless required by law. I shall also share my medical knowledge with those who may benefit from what I have learned. I will serve unselfishly and continuously in order to help make a better world for all mankind. while I continue to keep this oath without violating it, may it be granted to me to enjoy life and the practice of the art, respected by all men in all times. Should I trespass or violate this oath, may the reverse be my lot. Amen. God bless you.
Good afternoon. Our chief guest, with your permission, allow me to ask the paramedics to be upstanding for the oath. You follow after me, but I will read a paragraph, then you read with me. Be it pledged as a paramedic, I will honor physical and judicial laws. Please follow after me. Be it pledged as a paramedic, I will honor physical and judicial laws. I will follow that regimen which, according to my ability and judgment, I consider for the benefit of patients, and abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, nor shall I suggest any such counsel. Into whatever homes I enter, I will go into them for the benefit of only the sick and injured, and never revealing what I see or hear in lives of men unless required by law. I shall also share my medical knowledge with those who may benefit from what I have learned. I will serve unselfishly and continuously in order to help make a better world for all mankind. While I continue to keep this oath without violating it, may it be granted to me to enjoy life and the practice of the art, respected by all men in all times. Should I trespass or violate this oath, may the reverse be my lot. So help me God. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. My name is Geoffrey Moy, Head of Academics, the Principal Secretary, Public Health, Professional Standards, Ministry of Health, Kenya Red Cross Training Institute, Board of Directors, the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute Academic Board. With your permission, it is my honor to present to you the graduating classes of class of 2024. I am pleased to inform you that these graduates have satisfied all the academic requirements set by the academic board of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. I now have the honor to present and to recommend the following graduates of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. Allow me to start with the diploma in paramedicine. I will call you by name Once I call your name, remain upstanding. In the interest of time, I'll read one name: Rachel, Celestine, Patricia, Sharon, Alphonse, Maggie, Faith, Emily, James, Sylvia, Richard, Collins, Abdumajid Jallo, Alan, Nelfin, Pauline Mogosi, Rose, Bernard, Miriam, Mustafa, Abdraouf, Bilson, Finn, Jed, Stacy, Mercy, Charity, Dorothy, Christine, and Galtumo. Allow me this chance to invite our principal to confer the diplomas. Thank you.
Madam Chief Guest, acting on the recommendation of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute Academic Board, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors, I hereby confer upon each one of you diploma in paramedicine. Congratulations. Congratulations again. You can have your seats.
Madam Principal Secretary, allow me the honor to present to you certificate in Advanced Emergency Medical Technician graduates of the day. Once again, if I call your name, remain upstanding. Joyce, Lorraine, Don, Brian, please remain upstanding. Gitonga Jack, Mercy, Vivian, Abdratif, Rebecca, Lorraine. Those are the students who attained a distinction. Credit, Dirango, Ken Rogers, Rahim, Regina, Ejoloi, Michelle, Odhiambo Maxwell, Teresia, Caroline, Leah, Ruth, Peter, Simon, Priska, Benson, Tamika, Faith, Chepkoril, Mary, Diana, Mwihaki, Makoha, Mallory, Kizondo, Lichondi, Ali, Mujuma, Stacy, Agnes, Vincent, Fanis, Anne, Robinson, Marceline, Mika, George, Charity, Frida, Lamin, Teresia, Alan Morin, Catherine, Yusuf, Beatrice, Sheila, Lydian, Winnie, Melvin, Jeptanui, Carlson. Those are the graduates who managed a pass. Allow my colleague to read those who managed. Credits. My apologies. My apologies. We managed a credit, so we move to the team that managed a pass.
To the guest of honor and all our guests, good afternoon. So allow me to read certificates in Advanced Emergency Medical Technician, graduating with a pass. So I'll read one name as well. If I read your name, please stand and remain standing until you are awarded. Barako, Mundia, Niven, Emmanuel, Jessica, Jacqueline Julu, Grace, Faith, Mwelu, Tobias, Fiona, Ikra, Munene Maureen, Esther, Chepkirui Diana, Kelvin, Wainaina Njeri, Dabaso Dika, Maureen Muthuri, Marion Chelangat, Belfin, Lois Wangui, Denzel, Michelle Nyanchama, James Waweru, Whitney Wambui, Chelsea Akinyi, Esther Nabwile, Ivy Wangui, Grace Mora, Mutiso Viola, Marian, Doris Njeri, Moses Okute, Moses Onyango, Njoroge Zoe, Abdinasir Abdi, Wycliffe Paul, Juliet Gathoni, Brian Kipngeno, Nancy Nekesa, Irungu Derek, Morara Wendy, David Onyango, Mutarura Daniel, George Kiarie, Masi Kerubo, Lilian Kavosa, Ngetich Peter, Vincent Mugambi, Marion Ochieng, Robbie Brenda, Kamau Roslyn, Valerie Dev, Anne Mudola, Mwaura Chloe, Joy Rono, Clarice Kavai, Hodan Sala, Chebet Faith, Mwaura Njoroge, Elizabeth Ndinda, Ruto Caroline, Matthew Chemwolo, Brenda Siengo, Marion Sydney, Maiwa Jebet, Gideon Betts, Mongare Martin, Chomba Mary, Faith Wanyoike, Sarah Joy, Humphrey Kirimi, Laban Kiprotich, Mochoge Juliet, Najma Nur, Jemutai Natalia, Amado Bamba, Karuri Elvis, Elishama Bukasu, and Pauline Odeo. I will invite the principal to award the certificates.
Madam Chief Guest, invited guests, acting on the recommendation of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute Academic Board, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors, I hereby confer upon each one of you certificate in advanced emergency medical technician. Congratulations. Congratulations again. Kindly take your seats.
Madam Chief Guest, I now have the honor to present our first cohort in our Baby in the House Healthcare Assistant Program. And I start with those graduating with distinction. Neville Mwaneki, Elosi Kinya, Mary Washuka, Eric Munene, Saraba Tracy. Those are the students graduating with distinction. Credit, Wanyoike Valentine, Dhuo Roda, Gail Atieno, Angega Tyra, Okoth Whitney, Karen Chemutai, Roslyn Achieng, June Adhiambo, Amra Musa, Mwema Faith, Emily Wanja, Letiwa Masena, Catherine Nzisa. Those are the students graduating with credit, and graduating with a pass, Kendi, Rachel, and Nyaraibu Machango. Thank you. I now invite our principal to award the certificates.
Madam PS, acting on the recommendation of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute Academic Board, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors, I hereby confer upon each one of you certificate in healthcare assistance. Congratulations. Congratulations again, and congratulations to all graduates. You may take your seats. Thank you. Going forward, we now want to go to special awards. Madam Chief Guest, we wish to present to you the students that excelled in their studies to become best in their classes. Notwithstanding, all the students today excelled, but we always have a best in every class. So we will quickly go into this award, and we will request you, Madam PS, to kindly come over and award for us the overall best student in diploma in paramedicine and best overall in advanced certificate in EMT. Faith? Give me the name. The best overall paramedic graduating class 2024 is Emily Jerry Karoki. Emily? In absentia, class coordinator kindly pick for Emily. So remove. The best overall EMT, Mercy Wangare Kahaki. The best overall HCA, I would kindly request Mr. Babiker to come and award this gift. Which one? HCA. The best certificate in healthcare assistant is Wekesa Mary Washuka. Followed by the best student paramedicine January 2022. We will have the representative of CEO Ken Kiwe to come and award this gift. The best paramedicine, the class of January 2022. Rachel Kavutha Muthengi. Followed by the best student paramedicine, September 2022. Paramedicine, September 2022. Dr. Simiyu, kindly come and award this gift. Emily, September. Emily Njeri Karoki. The class representative, please speak for Emily in absentia. Followed by the best student emergency medical technician, September 2022, I'll call Ms. Bibiana to come and award this gift. Board member in charge of the academic at the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute. This gift is awarded to Lorraine Vugutsa Semo. Are we noticing a trend in the people getting the gifts dominated by the ladies? We love the boy child. The best students, EMT 2023. I'll call Amina, NEC member. Please come and award this gift for Mercy Wangari Kahaki. Followed by EMT 2023 September. Sorry, May. The May class. Alan Maureen Gatugi, I'd like to request Mr. Nyairo to award this gift. Our second deputy governor. Lorraine, kindly come and pick in absentia. Elishama. Oh, she's here. Lorraine is here. As we mold our students, we also look around wholesomely. We want to bring out practitioners in the field who have soft skills, who are able even to relate as they take care of the patients. So we are awarding the most disciplined student of the year 2024. And I would like to call Amina to come and award this gift, most disciplined student. Finally, David Onyango Owor, most disciplined We also train our students that they are the next leaders of tomorrow. And the student who showed leadership skills this year, 2024, who will be awarded by our second governor again, is Niven Omuga, Leadership Award, the boys. Mr. Nyairo, please come. And finally, we also allow the students to evaluate faculty and give us feedback. And all faculty evaluated are exemplary in the work they do. But the students feel one faculty is wholesome, and they have evaluated this year a best faculty, who we call Mr. Babycare. Please come forward and award this gift to the best faculty. The best faculty as evaluated by the students this year is Mr. Joseph Nzuki. Nzuki. As you can hear, the eyes have it. Thank you. We take this opportunity to recognize all the guests present, all the partners present. We may not mention you by name, but we acknowledge that you took your time to be here with us today. And allow me to call the head of academics to give vote of thanks and closing remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Principal, our Director. And now it's my singular honor to share my vote of thanks. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed graduates, proud families, faculty, and friends. It is my honor to stand before you today as we celebrate this occasion, the 10th graduation ceremony of the Kenya Red Cross Training Institute under the theme Emergency Medical Care, honoring our past, forging our future. First, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to the Kenya Red Cross Society Board of Directors, Kenya Red Cross Society Senior Management Team, and the heads of departments here in today for your tremendous support and guidance. In a special way, I also want to recognize the Board of Management, Kenya Red Cross Training Institute, for your commitment to driving our vision forward. Your collective efforts have been instrumental in ensuring Kenya Red Cross Training Institute continues to excel as a premier institution for emergency medical care training. We are truly grateful for your support. A special appreciation goes to our chief guest in absentia, Mary Morioki, the Principal Secretary, PS for Public Health and Professional Standards, Ministry of Health. Thank you for gracing us with your presence today. Your inspiring words have given our graduates motivation, direction as they embark on their professional journeys. To our other distinguished dignitaries, guests, and partners, allow me not to mention names. We are deeply honored by your presence today. Your continued support, collaboration with Kenya Red Cross Society and Kenya Red Cross Training Institute enable us to thrive and grow. Thank you for your time and your commitment to humanity and advancing healthcare education. I'd like to sincerely thank TVET, Kenya National Qualifications Authority, for their pivotal role in supporting KRCTI journey towards becoming an accredited center for recognition of prior learning. Your collaboration and support will be invaluable in enabling us to empower individuals with previously acquired skills and knowledge, ensuring that no talent goes unrecognized in our society, in our community. To the faculty and the staff of Kenya Red Cross Training Institute, my heartfelt appreciation goes out to each one of you. Your dedication, hard work, passion have nurtured and transformed today's graduates into professionals ready to take on the challenge of emergency medical care. Your contributions have been the bedrock of today's success. Thank you. To our graduates or graduates of the day, this is your day. For your resilience and diligence, we celebrate your achievements. I am particularly proud to acknowledge our first cohort of healthcare assistants who have successfully completed their training since the program inception early this year. We trust that your skills will greatly benefit the communities you will serve moving forward. To the families, friends of our graduates, we thank you for your support and encouragement, which has been crucial throughout this journey. Your role in today's achievement is undeniable. As we bring this celebration to a close, I encourage us all to continue honoring our past while forging a future that embraces innovation and excellence in emergency medical care. Let us remain committed to the ideals of service and compassion as we continue shaping the healthcare landscape. Thank you once again to everyone who has contributed to making this day a success. Congratulations to our graduates, and may your future be filled with success and service to humanity. Thank you.
And to our head of academics, Mr. Geoffrey Mwai, also thank you very much. Chief guest in absentia, distinguished guests, graduates, parents and guardians, and everybody, we have come to the end of our program. And on behalf of my colleague, co-MC, Mr. Brian Ikala, and myself, Benjamin Mwangi, we are grateful for your presence because the event could not be a success without you. Now, without any further ado, mine is just to invite all the graduates, EMTs, paramedics, and healthcare assistants right behind this tent at the Green Lawn area, Boma Hotel, for a group photo. Thereafter, we shall go for refreshments, and our ushers and a team of faculty members will guide you where we are going to have these refreshments. So kindly, with your permission, I request we be upstanding for the national anthem so that now we can officially close the event. So national anthem, please. Thank you very much. We can proceed for a group photo and then thereafter refreshments. So ushers, please, and faculty members, assist our guests. Kindly guide our guests. For the gowns, those of you who have gowns, please see Mr. Anthony Kivuva thereafter after the photo and return the gowns to Mr. Anthony Kivuva. DJ,